Hey, this is the Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke, and you're watching a lesson and a play along. Keep forgetting to say play along. For We Are the World. If you want to skip to any part of the lesson, you can use the timestamps below. So if you don't want the lesson part, you just want to play along, you can skip to the play along. In this video, we're going to look at the chord shapes that you need to play the song, including the key change. I will show you how you can leave out the key change if you don't want to play it. It does make the song a bit harder because it has this second row of chords in it, and some of them are kind of tricky. We'll talk about strum patterns. I'll show you all the chord progressions for each part of the song, and then I'll put all the lyrics and chords on the screen. You can play along with me if you like. We're not playing in the original key today. We're playing a step down in D. The original is in E. So if you want to use this lesson, these chords, and play in the original key, you're going to use capo 2. There's a PDF song sheet, digital downloadable thing for this song. All the little snippets on the screen today that you see come directly from the song sheet. The song sheet is available in the member library or in the online shop, and you can find links in the caption below for all that stuff. I think that's it. Okay, let's learn the song. Okay, so we have D, G, A suspended 4 that's down here a little further. These are in the order they come in the song, but the A suspended 4 comes with the A. So to play the A suspended 4 and the A together in this song, I'm going to make the A shape, and then I'm going to put my ring finger down on the C string of the 2nd fret. So then if you just pick that ring finger up, then you're an A. C, B flat. If you're going to do the key change, we have E flat. You can leave the G string open. You don't have to do it exactly like this shape here in the little chord font. To play the A flat, I like to use a little mini bar, so I'm barring the bottom 3 strings of the 3rd fret, then I've got my middle finger on the E string and my ring finger on the G string. 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. C minor, G minor, and F minor. So F minor is a weird shape. I like to play with my thumb on the G string like this, and then I've got my pointer finger and either ring finger or pinky. I think I usually put ring finger on the A string down here on the 3rd fret. Technically, this should be an F minor 7. If you want to play F minor 7 instead of F minor, we're going to use the same shape as a D minor 7. You might be familiar with that one, but we're going to start it on the 4th fret. So you'll have the 4th fret, the E string, the 5th fret, the top 2 strings, G and C, and then your pinky is on the A string of the 6th fret. This is F minor 7. So in the key change, there's an F minor. Technically, it should be F minor 7. It's a little bit easier to play F minor, but if you want to play F minor 7, you, of course, can do that. Here's the chords for all the different parts of the song. There's a verse, chorus, and a bridge. So the verse is the, there comes a time when we hear a certain call. Chorus is, of course, the We Are the World part. And the bridge is the very Michael Jackson moment, when you're down and out, there seems no hope at all. So in between all these forward slashes, if you watched one of my lessons before, you know this already, but in between all these forward slashes, there are 4 beats. We call that a bar or a measure. Each one, like a little set of forward slashes, there's a bar or a measure in between. And then if you got a bar, like the second one here that has G-A-D and then a hyphen, all of those things are 1 beat. So any bar that has different little things inside of it, all of those things are going to be 1 beat in the case of this arrangement. And if there's a chord by itself, it takes up the whole bar or all 4 beats. The same thing will come when we look at strum patterns later. The strum patterns are organized in sets of forward slashes, and they are 4 beats each. So I'm going to talk you through these really quick, and then I'll talk about strums a bit to demonstrate each different part. We'll use different strums to demonstrate different parts. So if you're going to play without the key change, the most simple version of what I'm teaching today, these are the parts that you need. We'll look at the key change course after we go over this, and also have an optional ending for some of the verses that I'll show you as well. Okay, in the verse, we have D for 4, G for 1, A for 1, and D for 2. And then we have G for 2, A for 2, D for 4. On the second line, B minor and F sharp minor for 4 each. Then we have E minor 7 for 2, G for 2, A suspended 4, and A for 2 each. In the chorus, we have G for 2, A for 2, D for 4, and then we do that again. And then we have the same thing that happens in the verse for the second line. It's that same sequence of B minor, F sharp minor, E minor 7, and G. But instead of A, we're going to end with D. So we have D for 8. The asterisk on the end of the last D, that's where you can put in the optional ending that I'll show you in a little bit. And for the bridge, we have B flat and C for 2 and D for 4. We repeat that little sequence. And then again, this is the end of the bridge. This is the same as the second line of the verse. So when you look at it at first, it looks like a lot of different chords, a lot of different changes, but there are some repeated patterns throughout. One of those strums that we can use today is just a down strum on 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to demonstrate the verse with just a down strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, G, A, D, G, A, D, B minor, F sharp minor, E minor 7, G, A suspended 4, A. Okay, so here's some strum patterns. We just did the down, down, down. That's the first line where it says good for verses. Another one that's good for verses that'll make it a little more rhythmic is the second line. So in the strum patterns, we're organizing them by subdividing the beat. So we're going to count 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So this is a down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This is a down strum. It's got a little rhythmic like pick up strum before each down strum, essentially. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see. Okay. So I'll play the chorus chords with that second line strum pattern. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a G, A, D, G, A, D, B minor, 4 E and a F sharp minor, 3 E and a 4 E and a E minor 7, G, A suspended 4, A. You can also play this down, up chunk, up down, up chunk, and then it'll sound a little more rhythmic, and that works really well for parts of the song that you want to sound more rhythmic. We are the world, chunk. We are the children, down, up chunk. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. The last one's the trickiest one here. This is really good for either the chorus or the bridge, where the sort of intensity of the song picks up a little bit, especially in the bridge. So this is down, up chunk up down, up chunk up down, up chunk up down, up chunk up. This one works well when we have chords that change every 2 beats, because for one chord, we're going to do down, up, chunk up. And then for the second chord, we do down, up, chunk up. So I'll play the bridge chords with that last strum pattern as a demonstration. And a note about the 2 ups, the chunk up on the 2 and on the 4. I'm not actually strumming the chord. This is more like a flick. It's like an upward chunk. So by the time I get to the chunk, I've released the squeeze of the chord hand, and it's not going to ring out. It's just going to make a percussive sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. D. B flat, C, D. B minor, F sharp minor, E minor 7, G, A suspended 4, A. So let's look at the optional ending. It comes at the end of the first chorus. And at this time, there's no singing. This is just something that happens in the rhythm of like the production. Just wanted to show you how you can do it. And it's a great chance to talk about triplets. So triplet is a type of rhythm that takes an even number of beats, in this case 2, and divides those beats into 3 parts. So usually when we divide up beats, when we're counting, we divide them in half or into quarters or into eighths. We divide them evenly. Like in this song, we're counting 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And sometimes we'll count songs 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're dividing them in half. In this case, we've got D for 2, and then we've got a triplet on G, A, G. So an easy way to count this is to say the word triplet. 1, 2, G, A, G, D. 2, triplet, 2, triplet, 1, 2, triplet, 1, 2. Just a little something you might want to include. The key change chorus. So we got the same chords as a regular chorus, but now we're bumped up a half step. Instead of being in the key of D, we're now in the key of E flat. So we have A flat for 2, B flat for 2, and E flat for 4. And then we repeat that. On the second line, we have C minor for 4, G minor for 4, F minor or F minor 7 for 2, A flat for 2, and then E flat for 8. I'll demonstrate it with a down strum so you can see all the changes happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, A flat, B flat, E flat. I want make a better day. Let's start giving. Second line, C minor, G minor, F minor, A flat, E flat. So you can see it's a lot of like big chord shapes and moving around. So let me show you how to take it out if you don't want to play it. Wait, we'll do a little overview of the song, and when I get to the end of it, then I'll show you that part. Okay, for the intro, so this intro is starting with the little horn fanfare. At the beginning of the original production, there's all this like ethereal sounding like diddly-doo stuff, and about 15 seconds in, if I remember correctly, is where this intro starts. It's the da 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 ba 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 or something like that. All right. Intro, verse 1, verse 2, what's after that? The first chorus, and verse 3. All of the chords that are in italics, and this is noted on the song sheet, all of the chords in italics have less than 4 beats. So usually it's 2, but there's that one case that we have in the verses where the G and the A get 1. It's just like as a heads up, and then we have another chorus, and then we have the bridge, the final chorus, and the key change chorus. So here's where you can leave out the key change if you want to. So here at the end of this chorus at the top, you would just end on D. And you can keep repeating the chorus if you like. They repeat the chorus quite a lot in the original production in the key change. But if you want to repeat it in the regular key, go ahead, do whatever you feel like, and we'll just end on D. Because I think it fades out. True and make a better day, just you and me. The end. If you're going to do the key change, at the end of this chorus, we're going to play the D for 2, and then switch to E flat for 2. So we got true and make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. So at the end of that chorus, D for 2, and then this E flat at the beginning of the key change is also 2 beats. Okay, in the verse, there's one little note about rhythm. The G and the A that have 1 beat each, so far we've described them as having 1 beat each. You can, if you want, follow the lyrics instead of making them exactly 1 beat. So I think it makes the A come a little bit earlier. Let me show you the 2 different ways you can play it. The first one, I'll do it where they're just 1 beat each exactly, and that's the way that they're put over the lyrics here. There comes a time when we hit a certain chord. So that's 1 beat exactly. Or you can do it so that you follow the lyrics instead of following the beats. So then we would put G where it is, overheat. We'll put A right at the beginning of certain, and we'll put the D right on call. And that will sound like this. There comes a time when we hit a certain chord, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. I'm going to be all over the place today because I'm singing men and women's parts. So let's do it. From the top. And your singing note is E. It's the E string. There comes a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. There comes a time when we hit a certain chord, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, oh, and it's time to life, the greatest gift of all. And we can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We're all part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Here's that little again. Well, send them your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. So we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, yeah, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Oh, when you're down and out, there seems no hope at all, but if you just believe, there's no way we can fall. Let's realize that a change can only come when we stand together as one. We are the children. I tried. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a brighter day, just you and me. Yeah, yeah. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Come on, let me hear. We are the world, oh, oh. We are the children, we are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Okay, it only took me like 47 takes, but we did. Thank you so much for being here and making music with me. This song's a little bit dated and corny, but I love it. And if you haven't seen the documentary, it is totally worth a watch. They talk about how just awkward, everyone just felt so awkward when they put them all in the room together. I mean, the amount of star power in that room, but just everyone felt really awkward anyway. It's so cute. It's so human. It's a pretty cool little documentary about the making of this song. And I will see you next time with another lesson or play along. Oh, let's realize. I can't do it. There's a choice. Oh! I got all into it, closed my eyes, so I missed the fret. There seems no hope at all. Why did you do that? I'm already in the key change. Rains can only come. She almost had it. I give it. It's a serious song, Brooke. Get it together. It's true, we make a